Hold on, wait, what?
We're on. We're live.
We're
That's
live?
it. We're live, man.
Live?
We're
We're
alive.
alive?
We're alive.
We're alive?
We're awake.
We're alive?
We're awake.
We're awake? Okay.
What? Anyway, welcome back to House Talks. We got Shane O'Mac.
AKA Young Sacrifice.
Huh?
I'm happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here.
I don't see you often.
I don't come to
Nigga.
Queens like that. So, you know, the times I do come,
Here
they're all
comes-
special occasions.
Here
bro.
comes the shade.
No, for real.
The shade.
Queens
For
is
real,
nice,
bro.
you know?
You know?
And my nigga Ambrose.
My man, feels good to be here.
So,
Long time coming.
man, where do I start?
Where did you get your first pair of dunks?
Before I wanted to, because I was thinking about something before we even get into this, but like, what were each of you guys' introduction to like sneakers? Like what made you want like oh my god, I must have sneakers now, like beyond function.
Okay. I mean, growing up in Brooklyn, East Flatbush, PS 135, elementary school, you know, I had my friends, everybody, it was just about Jordans. Like
Yeah.
Jordans was the sneakers.
Yeah.
Like Jordans. Every colorway, every Saturday, every weekend, it was
Yup.
a new Jordan. The brick and mortar store, like you would go every Saturday. That's where you go. Like people, I had friends who had every single Jordan every weekend. Their parents got them
And this is elementary school.
Elementary, like you know,
Shit's
for
heartbreaking.
school. For me, I'll get like my mom would give me maybe 2-3 pairs a school year, if that. That would be
Yeah.
the most.
Yep.
I had friends who would get every new release Jordan every Saturday. Every Saturday. That shit was just like, I mean, of course, I had appreciation for it. And when I got older to the point, you know, my feet got big a lot quicker because I was taller. So Jordans for me was like 125, 150. Like my mom ain't buying me like that shit all the time. So I remember the very first Jordan I ever got was, well, when I was old enough to know what it was and the name of them was a pair of Jordan 13s. It
How
was
old were you?
white, red, and black.
How
I
old
was
were you?
probably like, I want to say maybe 15.
So was that the first shoe that you would say is just like?
Yeah, when I got those, I love them shits.
But
But
you
they weren't even they were the mid
Yeah, I know what
13s.
you're talking about.
And they're not even the
Exactly.
official high top.
Exactly.
They were like the mid ones. So they didn't even have the holographic like circle toe.
Yeah,
They just had the
yeah.
silver like. So it wasn't even the 13 that I really was in love with. It was just like I was so hyped to have them. Shit.
Did you have anything like prior to that, like?
Air Force Ones was the sneakers for me.
Okay.
Air
Like
Force Ones, all the
any
different
specific
colors. Not
ones?
any kind of special ones, but you know, whatever was at the store there. But it was colorways that I did fuck with. I remember there was this like all white, it was like a white blue pair, and the insole I loved it was like a blue camo color inside. Like you could see it like this part here.
The like
You see
inner,
it,
Okay,
inner
yeah.
part of it.
Inner
was
lining.
It was a high or a low?
It was a mid too.
With the strap, the
With the
baby
strap.
blue.
Yeah.
Baby blue
Yeah,
white.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I had the same ones.
I fucked with those.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
I fucked
Okay,
with those.
cool,
I had
cool,
like, you know, shell toes, like any like regular, like not crazy sneakers. Like when I was a kid, I had like Jordans too, but I was like when they're infant size or
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, no, that's-
they're
that's
not,
different.
not crazy.
For sure. Okay, you.
Man. So that's really how my story. That was like
It
life.
might be
really.
younger than 14. I think it's elementary, so it might be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 14 now. That's what I'm saying.
It
Like,
might be younger than that.
you're in junior
Yeah.
high.
Yeah. My like whole life, or I'd say for like the first 13 years of my life. What's that? 8th grade now? Because 14 you're in like 8th grade. So like the first 12 years of my life, I was like bum boy status. Like I didn't really, and everyone just like that. Everyone was like getting all the like sneakers. I'd point anytime it would be like anytime like my mom would have me go to like the Ave, and she'd be like, "What, you don't get no Jordans, please." I'm like, but every year I do it like, "Can I get some?" I'm like, "Yeah, put those down." I'm like, damn. And then I always end up getting some variant Nike. I would end up with some variant Nike, like all right, this is it. You know.
Any felines?
Nah. My mom loved me a little bit. She loved me a little bit. She loved me a little bit.
A little bit.
Bit felines. It's fine. It's fine.
But
I had a pair of felines.
No, but that was
Bit, yeah.
that was in '99.
Did your
Oh,
mom?
That's okay. Fair enough. But yeah. So, literally, I would say when I first like knew I had to like step it up was when I did my first freshman year in Newtown.
Not even your when you had to step it up. What I'm trying to narrow down is like your first shoe, whether you were 6, 7, 8, that was just
That
like,
I like.
Yo,
These are the
more
ones?
than shoes.
More than shoes?
It's like, oh, I fucking like this, or I like this shoe.
All right.
Even if it was a Chuck Taylor.
You're gonna hate me. It would be one of the variant Nikes that I had.
I'm not gonna hate you.
All right, fair.
I had the Nike Ace. I had
Yeah.
the Nike Ace 83s, and those were my first
ones?
favorite sneaker, and those were pretty much like they looked like the Terminators. They were those. It was like 2004 when Clips just dropped and shit. Well, no, actually, it was 2002 maybe, and they were blue check, white body, all that shit, and like they was just. I liked them because they were flat. They're similar to Dunks. They just went right on, and I was good to go. So like something like
that,
more on the lines of that.
I would
what
say
was
the variant Nike. I'm not too sure. They were black and they had blue highlights, like royal blue highlights. Oh, not highlights. They were all black, royal blue trimming.
Okay.
More so. They actually weren't Nike. They were Converses. They
Oh,
were,
okay.
yeah, they were,
Like
they
weapons?
were, huh?
Like weapons?
Yeah, in that realm. They weren't Chucks at all. They were like modern ball playing Converses.
They were probably weapons.
Yeah, more than likely. And I just fucked with them.
What year was that? Do you know?
Ooh, child. A minute ago. I would say like sometime in like middle school.
You got a clown for him?
Huh?
You got a clown for him?
Nah, I was really quiet. Like no one. Yeah, I was.
Oh, so you avoided contact.
I avoided. I avoided. Anytime niggas went to
on the
roast.
social
environments,
you know. Yeah.
I never. It helped me with not getting roasted, not getting bullied.
That's
like I knew when to like be loud and whenever.
Yo, that's that nigga with the weapons.
Yeah.
Yo, pick up your feet, dude.
I'm out. That was me. That was me for a while.
That's some Brooklyn talk.
Right.
Where was you at?
But if there's ones that I could remember, other than those, I really can't narrow those down to a certain style. Would be my Air Forces, and they were actually navy blue.
Yeah.
They were navy blue with white soles. And they were fire. Like and this was like 8th grade also. This was also 8th grade. It was like
leather.
They were leather, navy, white soles, and then they had a white midsole, and on the very bottom was navy again. And like and they were nice.
Were they uptown?
They were nice. Low tops. Yeah, they were low tops, and they were fresh. I wore them with like everything. I wore them the whole year, warm down.
Yeah, of course.
And then
them shits down.
And then that's when I started to like.
That's the only way to do it, though.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it. Yeah.
Damn. I would say my first shoe that I got probably had to be my first day of school ever when I was living on a military base. I wasn't really paying attention to shoes before.
This was in the U.S. or in?
This is when I was living in Japan at the time.
Oh.
My dad, he was really big on Jordans. I didn't really know.
He has a New York dad. He was blessed.
Well, my
not
dad's
New
from
York dad,
Texas.
but he has like black father.
Black hair.
Yeah. Like you see his dad with the Scully and
Yeah.
like super fly. I got Caribbean parents.
Yeah.
So I was in Sandals.
man.
I was in Sandals.
Exactly.
My pops is the type of dude where he would just come through. He'll lace you about some shit you don't even know about. So
Speaking to the mic. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or just.
My pops will like he'll kind of like put you onto some shit you ain't even know about. So I remember I came in the house one time. We were staying in like some type of like condominium, and he is like, open that box.
Oh shit.
I was like, all right. And I opened it, and I had it was the I believe it was the taxis. That's what was the taxi 12s. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I had that in kindergarten. And then the next year, I got the Cardinals. The sevens.
Okay.
Or whatever. Yeah. So he was holding it down. But after my parents divorced, my mom couldn't really give me shit. Couldn't really give me nothing. So
That was not.
It's like to the very dirt.
damn.
We all know that. It went
It's like everything's trash.
It was so good. You made it. Gravity. Come back
Drag my
down.
ass back down. I remember I was when I started going to school in New York. My mom, she took me to Payless, and she got these zip up. They were called cross trekkers. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was zip up, but the thing was, I actually like those though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I never saw a shoe like that. I like shit like when you got like zippers on it and whatever. Like it's cool to me, but I mean the kids in school they ain't take too kindly to that or whatever.
They took personal offense.
They
that
take
you brought that in the
personal.
classroom. Like, you brought this in the classroom?
Yo, one of those right
The hot
The
pockets.
zip pockets, man.
What's the,
Yeah.
Which ones you said you had?
Whoa, what?
What sneaker you said you had? The Converse.
The Converses?
The weapons.
The
Weapons.
weapons. The weapons.
Nah.
I know what that looks like.
So for me, it was like when I was in. So in '99, I had like the black and white felines. Like everyone had them.
Yeah.
So that was that one. And then when I got to 5th grade, the black 17s came out, the low tops with the sock lining.
With the blue.
With the blue peel tab.
Yeah.
It was like it was the store that was on the alley across the street from Toys R Us.
Okay.
And it was around the time of my birthday. It was like roughly 2 months before school. We went in there. She was like, pick a shoe. You get 2 shoes for the year. I was like, fuck, 2 shoes.
That was a big decision.
I was like, damn, like, I really just want some toys to be dead ass. Like I was 10 years old. I was like, I just want some toys, and I didn't really even know like different Jordan models like that. And then I saw them, and they was just like they looked like exactly what they were supposed to be. They look like cars, and I'm just like, yo, this shit is fucking fire. And it said peel on it. I was like, I want to peel it. Like I need this shoe.
Yeah.
And I was like, Mom, done. I want this.
That's actually a very unique silhouette. Too.
Yeah,
I
like
really
it's just sick.
Wow.
Yeah.
And she was just like, no, it's 100. It was already $100 something for my little ass feet. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is this $100 for? And she was like,
Hold on, real
yeah.
quick. The pill tab was blue.
Yeah, you had the same ones.
Yeah.
Everyone, like, everyone.
Those are my first Jordans ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Same. So I was like, yo, Mom, if you get these for me, I don't want anything else. And the sales associate was like, yo, just get him. Yo, it's his birthday, right? In school, it's his birthday. Yo, get him. These are the last ones, blah, blah. You know, doing the whole pitch.
Yeah.
Yo, he was on it. So I was just like, she was like, all right. She was like, all right, get those for him. I was like, yes. And then, like, I was like, all right, these are dope. I went to school. Some other cat had them, and we just bonded over them. I was like, all right, so I'm in something. This is lit.
Yeah.
And then the next day,
Shout that dude's name, by the way.
Lamar. I remember him. I'll never forget. He was stupid. Like he was stupid fly back then. I was like he was. I'm sorry. Like I gotta give props. So look. So the first day we both had the black 17s on. Next day I come to school, or it was like a week after. And then he popped out with the lightning 17s, and I was like, wait, they came in white? I was like, what? You know the white ones with the yellow.
White with yellow?
Yeah.
It's a black with yellow.
Nah. It was all the 17s. Yeah. No. Because they came out right after each other. This was when Clips dropped.
Okay.
So I'm just like, yo, bro. He's like, yeah, man, what? I was like, fuck. It's a thing.
You was older then.
I was 10, 11.
No, you was 11.
Yeah.
Just 1 year. Yeah. Okay. Because this was 6th grade for me.
You're older than me.
I know, but I'm just saying. There's no way. Cause
I was in 5th grade.
how old are you in 6th grade? I haven't been in school so long.
Bro.
6th grade,
He's
11.
fact-checking you, bro.
Bro,
No. I'm just narrowing
He
it
said
down.
he was in 6th grade. I was in 5th grade.
He was in 5th grade. He was in 6th grade.
I was 10, 11 in 5th grade.
All right.
So you were 11.
No, not that I'm trying to challenge you. Not that.
No, I know
I'm
you're not trying to challenge
you. Not that I'm trying to challenge you.
I know you're not trying to challenge me.
I already know, by the way. You gotta give me a deal. You gotta give me a deal. I know that was
That's my shit.
That was good.
Back to school.
Not because I remember.
Really bad.
Yeah.
I remember like pretty much everything that happened that year was just like I felt like I was coming to age at 10. Like
Okay.
I felt like I was a big man.
No, you
But
wasn't.
anyway, like so, damn nigga.
Oh shit.
No, you wasn't. No, but like
wasn't.
that was when I was like, yo, this shit is bigger than me. Like this shit is like some shit.
Yeah.
But it was something like you said, I couldn't keep up with. Like, I'm not buying sneakers every Saturday at 10, 12, 11, or even 13 years old. So that's when, well, I don't even want to fast forward to that. So I'll just stop it there. But the 17s was like the ones. That was it. That was what made sneakers matter to me.
Okay.
So now I want to get into the whole point of the whole episode, which is dunks. So what was your first dunk and when?
Okay, my first dunk, I jumped straight into, I was in SBs.
Yeah.
Like, I had some dunks that I liked that weren't of the SB, weren't skateboarding.
Yeah.
That I really fucked with, but honestly, my first pair of dunks was the Vanilla Ice Blazers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Fallen Heroes pack.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have
Those
those?
are dope.
Why was you gonna pick them up?
Yeah. Nice.
That was, and my grandfather got those for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wavy.
Yeah.
Where?
Good shit, boy. You better wear these
Uh,
sneakers. You better wear these sneakers. I about to wear these sneakers, boy.
Yeah, these,
There you
man.
go.
Mines
There you
are
go.
fucking destroyed, but
Oh, yeah, those
these
are
are
fresh.
such a fucking
Those are fresh.
amazing,
Yeah.
like,
Shout
the
out to Mario.
stars, the fucking blue, the red, the fucking, the
Those are
hairdo
beautiful.
inside. I don't know if you can see it, but
Probably not.
man, I fucking love these.
But where did you get them from?
This is when Flight Club still had a store in Tribeca.
Okay.
It was like the original one. This was like, what's that? Like around Wall Street, around there.
But did you tell him about Flight Club, or did you?
No, my grandfather's from Barbados. He comes and visits for the summer and stayed, and we went down there. And I knew about Flight Club, and I was like, oh, let's go check out the store. And this was just the one that, like, the sneaker was just on the shelf. And I was just like, yo, this fucking sneaker is amazing.
Sounds like
You know what's funny though, but he's like older. That's a sneaker that an older person would like though. Like,
yeah, it definitely would.
like,
That's
you
a
know?
classic shoe. Kind
Yeah,
of like
that's-
Cortez's and
yeah,
This
like
shit
all
makes
that.
me like, damn,
Yeah.
I really wore the shit out of my, the heel is fucking gone.
Wow.
And you can see the red rub off on the fucking sole. That used to happen with the pairs, like it's on the laces. They turn red. They bleed into each other, but it's still fucking classic.
Mario, when did you get those? Those are in great condition.
You didn't wear them.
I've been like 12 years, yeah.
What size are
Nice.
those?
10 and a half.
Oh, this is my size.
Here we go.
Brooklyn.
That's my side.
That's my side.
So Ambrose, when was your first dunk purchase?
First dunk purchase?
Yeah.
Okay. Dang. I can't exactly remember. Because I think my first dunk purchase was because my mom bought me a couple dunks. I think it probably had to be. You know when you get like Christmas money
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
and stuff like that.
You said no.
You never got Christmas money?
What's that?
Damn.
I got Christmas money this Christmas.
Shit, damn. I wish I was still getting Christmas money.
I actually got some Christmas
Shit,
money
I
this
think
year.
I probably got
Yeah,
about
that's a whole other story.
I think I probably
You didn't
got
get any?
I did
okay.
for the first time ever in a while.
first time ever in a while.
Fact.
I got
High
Christmas
five
for
for that.
the first time in a while this year.
Facts.
But anyway, I probably got about like $200 from my dad.
Ooh.
Or was it from my grandfather? You know, $200 for like a 13-year-old,
now.
14. Yeah, like that's just a lot of money.
Yeah.
I think I probably got about like 2 dunks. I got
Got them both at the same time?
yeah. Remember that store in Green Acres Mall? It was right by Macy's. kind of, sort of.
Shit.
Oh,
was,
you said this store near Green Acres?
It was in Green Acres. It
was
was
in Green
right
Acres.
across the street. Not right across. It was right across from Charlotte Rose or Charlotte Rules or whatever.
City Streets? No,
Not City Streets.
City
No,
Streets.
it was like right by the ice cream place. Anyway, I got like these pony. It was pony hair dunks. I believe they were like black. They were all black. The sole was white and the check was white, and they were low tops.
That's fire.
Yeah, you don't remember those?
No, pony hair on them?
Yeah, they were.
And they were low tops?
Yeah, they were low tops. You don't remember those? Wow, that's crazy. I might have to pull up a that shit. It's probably on my MySpace.
It came out when?
Like fucking, I can't remember. I think it was probably freshman year.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a younger year, like, because I know that came out with a gum sole, but I don't know about the white sole.
It was like a white sole, white check, and then I bought some other dunk. I can't exactly remember. But I definitely remember that being one of my first dunk purchases.
Okay, dunk.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you?
Man, so just a little backstory, a little quick one.
Mm-hmm.
Like right when I went to Newtown for my freshman year.
Where is Newtown?
Newtown is behind Queens Center Mall.
Oh, it's lit over there.
Yeah. Oh, it was lit. I'm talking about pregnant Spanish
This
chicks,
is mad Spanish shit.
MS-13s. Latin.
MS-13.
MS-13s were down here?
MS-13.
I'm lying. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
right.
Lion Kings.
Lion Kings.
I'm like, that's only in Long
Yeah,
Island.
that
with
is
me.
Long Island. Yeah.
I be forgetting this nigga.
This
Kyle's a
MS-13
Spanish
is a
nigga.
quintessential.
Niggas gonna be like, alright, get that nigga.
right?
Yo, get that nigga.
Nah, Lion Kings, Bloods. Right, it was a dangerous school, man. Crazy school. But
Every school in
nah,
South
it
was
was
dangerous.
it was bad. It was bad. It was me being in Jack was way safer. Way safer. Yeah, that's why I had left. It was like
Really?
yeah,
Yo,
that's why I
middle
left.
school was wild.
It wasn't good.
About it.
It wasn't. No, this
No
is
wonder.
freshman year of high school.
Oh, freshman year.
Before I was in Jack. Yeah.
That's right. I met you.
Yeah, it was bad. I would
bet you
I would come home like I'd be like, my mom, it's not a good school. Not a good school. I almost got stabbed. Like
You got a
there's
safe-
so much
wait,
stories.
Wait, you had a safety
Better
transfer?
than
Better than wait, what?
Right.
Oh,
You got a
wow.
safety
You gonna
safety
do it like
transfer?
that?
No, it wasn't like that.
Oh.
No, I wasn't.
I'm asking.
Yo, you
I'm
gotta watch
asking.
those, bro.
I'm asking. I'm asking, bro.
Nah, I
don't
love
know
it. It
other
just
high
wasn't.
schools had that.
Huh?
So hold on. It was worse than Southside?
Worse than Jack. Yeah, worse than Jack. It was out of control.
But
Behind
it was
Queens Center
worse than
Mall.
Southside, like that area?
Not South Side. That high school was worse than Jack. I can say that.
Okay, cool.
I can.
believe
Yeah,
it.
that's why I
What's
left.
Jack what?
Andrew
Andrew
Jackson.
Jackson.
Andrew
Jackson, yeah.
50 went there. A whole bunch of people went there.
Oh, that tells me everything I need to know.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
done.
the
Yeah,
streets
yeah.
that make
But
it,
actually,
the
Jack
schools
when
that
we
don't
went
fit.
was not Jack in like the 90s
Yeah,
or
nah, it was
the
way better.
80s.
Jackson.
Like Campus Magnet.
Early
like,
2000s too. It's
separate.
really
Yeah.
different.
So, anyways, I went there, but and it was like multicultural. It was like Spanish, Asian. I was one of the. If you were from Southside, like it was like, oh, you from Southside?
They
Yada,
fish
yada,
out
yada.
of water pretty much.
No, everyone like was like, oh, he's from like the hood, yada yada. Which they were right. But anyways, that's a whole nother thing. So yeah, like I seen everyone wearing Pumas, and I was like, yo, why is everyone wearing Pumas?
Oh
Like,
my god.
so I was like, damn, I guess I gotta start wearing Pumas. I'm seeing like the
What kind
baddest
of
chicks
school
wearing,
move that?
huh?
What kind of school move is that? Pumas?
Wait.
Hold on, wait.
Finish,
I'm gonna land
finish,
this. I'm gonna land
finish,
it.
finish.
It lands good. It lands good.
Because that shit is
It
funny.
lands good. So I'm seeing like the baddest chicks wearing Pumas. I'm like, yo, is this the wave? Like literally everyone is wearing Pumas. And I'm like, damn. So I started buying Pumas. Like I buy myself some Pumas, man. I guess this is what it is. Like,
Oh,
and
shit.
mind
So
you,
slow for that.
like I'm from like Southside, like where like everyone dresses the same. Like we wear Air Forces. We wearing what everyone in New York wears. This was like regional.
But you chose to wear Pumas.
Did you change into
Listen,
Pumas when you
for
got to
some
the train
for some
station?
women, huh?
Or
Nah,
like,
I was
you
wearing them out.
Pumas?
I was wearing them out, and then my like older brother was like, "Yo, why are you wearing Pumas all of a sudden?" I was like, "Man, this is just how it is. Like I gotta survive.
Like I
Like
said, I'm Spanish now.
I'm Spanish now. Like I'm freaking Colombian. Like so I'm Colombian. So I'm wearing Pumas, and I would say that was like for a good chunk of it. Like for like the first half of me being there, I was only there
How
for
many
1 year.
Pumas?
I had like two. I had one navy and one beige, and I would just rotate between those. And then I had Adidas.
Shelter.
Shelter. Yeah.
Shell toes and shit.
If you don't like shell toes, you just don't like shell toes. You're just a grimy
Trash,
dude.
I
nigga.
had
But
all
anyways.
black shell toes.
Yeah, everyone has
That
that.
Which now when I think about it, it's
bro.
like the all black Air Force.
Yeah,
bro.
you got
That
all
was the
black
original.
But
joints.
that's now. That's now.
That
Back
was the
then,
original Robin
Yeah.
shoe.
going with like school uniform.
Nah,
type shit.
mine's are like the classic. But I'm like hip hop. Not you guys aren't. But like I was. That's why I was there. I'm sorry to just. But that's why I had got those anyway. Anyway, I need to land this.
Yeah.
So there was this white boy from Maspeth who was just rotating dunks every single day. I was like, yo, it was my first time seeing kids have so much sneakers, and it was him, and it was a kid named Eric, and he was like a small Spanish kid, and it was him. They were going back and forth. And I was like, yo, you have another pair of sneakers? He was just like,
Mad bro.
yeah, like, yo, like, why? Like, what? I was like,
Why?
like, I was like, yo, this
Mom.
is, like, yo. Like, he literally was going, and he had braces. He was like some small, big-headed white kid. It's like, what the fuck? And then there was like a lot of dunkers in there. I was like, yo, and they all went SBs, and they were just, every week.
Can I piggyback on what
Go
you're
ahead,
talking
go
about?
ahead,
So I went to school, Transit Tech, East New York, Brooklyn, whatever.
You alive?
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
That made me stronger, bro.
Yeah,
Cool
it makes-
people. And that was honestly, that school was a lot of the reason why I was into like a lot of the shit that I was into. Because there was a lot of cool like people until me and Edwin went to that school. So
Oh, wow.
me and a lot of like people that I'm still cool with to this day.
Yeah.
Like from that school put me on some mad shit. But anyway, same thing. There was like the older senior classmates, and this one kid, I don't remember his name, glasses, black, tall, little tall. He had every single dunk in rotation. It was like him. He had a friend who had like when rocking Bape when Nego was going strong when they first did those superhero. Like this nigga would have the whole hoodie with Flash, Superman.
It's like where you
He
get
had
this
the
money
fucking
from?
Nah,
Batman
that's money.
and
That's money.
Wonder Woman
Drugs.
and would have the Wonder Woman Bapesters on. Like this nigga was like niggas that had jobs in high school.
Okay.
Like back
That had jobs.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
2000 when niggas had jobs
It's a fact.
in high school, because most of the shit, when you really think about it, didn't cost that much money. It's just
Money.
niggas didn't have
It was
consistent
$100.
jobs.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
Niggas was wearing wild shit, but going back to the point, this nigga had every single dunk in rotation. Come to find out years later, dudes was rotating and sharing their sneakers between them. That's the
That
truth.
was
Thinking ahead. They was thinking ahead.
Even Jack.
They was thinking ahead though.
That was
They
happening.
was thinking ahead.
That's smart.
I
though.
guess.
That's
I
how
ain't
this
doing
nigga-
that.
That's how
I
they got older
wouldn't
brothers
be
and stuff
doing
like
that,
too.
but
Yeah, but-
now thinking back, it look like I don't knock
If
it.
the
Yeah.
niggas getting cheeks, like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't
I
really
mean, it
matter.
worked for them.
you know,
Yeah.
harder was to get cheeks back in
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
yeah.
To be
Well,
honest, that's
what's
what
up?
a lot of people are doing. Like with in terms of like you see a lot of celebrities that
And stylists and
borrowing
stuff
like
that,
jewelry,
Hell yeah.
borrowing
That's the whole
cars,
business
they're
of, like,
borrowing, they're
styling.
all like
Yeah.
rotating girls.
Well, yeah.
Everything.
Oh, yeah.
So, what was your
First
first
dunk.
dunk?
All right. So then now, looking at those sneakers, I was like, damn, like I just love the silhouette of them. Like this looks like me. Like it just looked like something that I should always be wearing. Like I didn't know that they were hot. I was like, this is just a dope ass sneaker.
Yeah.
So literally, when the summer that I left Newtown and I was transferring schools, I went to the Ave because that's when I got my first job at Summer Youth, and I bought a pair of black classics. Because I was looking online, I had like SB was like, yo, this shit is fucking expensive. And it messed me up even more. I was like, yo, why are these kids so rich? Like, and this is like,
Yo, this
I was
guy
like,
is
yo,
crazy.
Yeah.
He was having like real midlife
I was
crisis.
like, yo, like you got all these sneakers and they go for like $250. Like, who got?
So what year is this?
This is literally
This is
Two-
07. No,
the
not
summer
even.
of 06.
06.
Summer of 06.
So you're 06, 06.
Yeah.
And yours was
No, I went all the way. Wait, I'm talking about the like elementary school.
no, your first dunk.
Oh, my first dunk was, that was. I gotta think about that. That was like high school,
High school, okay.
Freshman, junior.
freshman.
Wait, you talking about the first dunk we
Yeah.
bought or the
Yeah.
first? Oh, the first. Yeah. The
Yeah.
first one I
So
bought, yeah.
mine's were a black. They were a black classic that I bought off of the Coliseum block. They were
gum sole.
with the gum sole.
Yeah.
You seen all this stuff? I'm saying he like witnessed me wear it all because I had like I didn't have no other sneakers like so I had those were my first ones and that was it. Yeah, that was it. So they were all black. They were all black, and they had a gum sole. I don't think they had a white midsole.
No.
It was just all
No,
black.
it was all
with
black
a,
with the gum.
gum
I
sole.
remember.
I
I
remember
remember
the
that
first-
yesterday.
I remember the first time I met you. You had those red, yellow, and
The Rastas.
green. The Rastas.
The Rastas,
joints.
yeah.
I
Mhm.
remember you.
I'm
had
buying those back
shits on.
actually.
You
I
know
saw
they're actually selling pretty good, like for
Yeah?
a pretty good price now.
Yeah.
Like
Classics?
the Rastas are, I seen them for like $225.
That's not
Wow.
bad.
Yeah,
Not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
I saw some dude with those like probably about like a couple months ago.
Mm.
Walking around there, I'm like, yo, I remember those. And
Yeah,
Kyle had
man.
them shits on.
Yeah. So that was really it, and that kind of gave me. That was like my like Northern Light. That was just like
same.
this is where I should
Same.
So
So because like Jordans were 150 off the rip since like beginning of time and shit like that for us at least. Like I got my first Jordan, which were the 17s. Then I had like some jump offs and like different variants, and then I got into Converse really heavy. Like I had like
Mhm.
all the sick Converses, and I found an avenue. I was like, all right, these shits are less than $60. I know where to get cool colors. And then for my birthday, it was, what was it? I was maybe in 7th grade. My mom got me my first pair of Dunks, and they were the 3M reflectors on the vamp and shit,
Ooh.
and then navy blue nubuck suede with a white check. They're dubbed the Yankees.
Oh yeah.
Not the ones with the baseball stitching.
Okay.
They're different. They're
Okay.
they're like probably the greatest Dunks I've ever owned in my opinion. Like I fucking love them. And once I got that, the reason why I stuck with them was two reasons. One, because they just look sick, but it was the first time Lori gave me a fucking compliment on sneakers. And like she was like my god when it came to sneakers because she had all the East Bay magazines. She had all the limited edition like fucking Air Force Ones in like 6th and 7th grade. And I'm just like, yo, I just want to be like her, like, but in my way. And then when she was like, oh my gosh, I really like those. Like, let me wear them. I was like, oh, I got something. Then I was like, boom, I got fucking these black and gray ones. It was like all black pebble leather with a nubuck suede fucking check. And then I started selling gold in 7th grade.
You started selling gold.
Yeah, I can't sell drugs, so I was just like, yo, I'm not a drug dealer.
How the fuck was you selling gold?
I can't say that on camera.
How did y'all first start affording your own sneakers?
That's a good. Like I said, I was hustling.
Okay.
Like I would just literally like sell gold, and then like just re-up, and then buy shoes. Like, so I bought like maybe 4 Dunks on my own between 7th and 8th grade. And then once I got to high school, I started flipping candy with these cats.
Yeah.
So like I went to Costco's, got the candy, and I was like, yo, y'all want to get some money
Yo, I remember that.
or not? So they was like, yo, pass me each a box, flip them, and we made some money. And then that's how you afforded it the legal way. So, and then my mom like was, God bless her soul, like she loved that I loved Dunks so much. So she would just get them. I remember one time, me and him went to Moe's, right? After school. And then it was just like some random day. And I was like,
on a freaking Tuesday.
the Bo Jackson pack had just dropped. The medicine ball, the black ones, and then the fucking yellow with the gray. And I had 2 pairs already from the pack. And you needed the third one. I was like, Mom, can I get those? She's like, what? Why? I was like, I need them. And then Kyle's face was just like this. Nigga was sick. She was like, all right, get him. He was like, just like that? And it was like, they was like 150.
There was some.
Because the premiums was going for 150 at the time. He was like, yo, what did he do? He didn't even do nothing to deserve it. I was like, yo, dude, why you hating, bro? We good. But like from there, it was like nonstop. I had the navy blue and white low top Dunks. I had shit, pretty much a lot. And then when we went to I remember Kyle was just like, yo, my brother took me to DQM, let's go.
That was the beginning.
But before that, Dunks is how me and him became friends.
Yeah.
Because he would like we never used to like we would cross paths, but like, and he didn't really like me that much because I was obnoxious as fuck. And like he was just quiet to me. Like I was just like I don't know, whatever. But in gym one day, like he came through with like these gray Nubuck suede. No, not even those. You came in with the Journey pack.
Okay, yeah.
The all green with the black check and the orange lining. I was like, fuck. The fuck? These are good shit. Like these not like the bullshit that people are fucking just the regular niggas are wearing. And then like from there it was just like clicked up. But anyway, fast forward, he's like, yo, let's go to DQM. I was like, all right. We went there. I got the Newcastles.
Yes.
And then
Yeah,
like shortly after we went to Premium Laces and then got the fucking Fenders. And then from there it was like, and then shortly after Ambrose went and got the Gibsons.
I didn't get those. I got the, I remember I went and got the Futuras.
Yeah.
You got those first.
I got those at the Green Street.
The high tops.
The high tops. Yeah, I couldn't find the low tops. You can't find it.
That was a little.
So you guys pretty much, you said you sold gold, you were selling candy.
Selling candy, and then like niggas had fathers that would pop in every now and then and drop a little something.
Yeah, that's
Cyborg.
What did you used to do?
I mean, that was my main thing. I would also I had a brother who was working, so he would give me money here and there. My parents would give me money here and there. My grandfather, family. And when that came around, like once high school started and I was in freshman year, it was like me and 2 other people, like my close friends, the 3 of us that were really deep into SBs and shit. So we would save up money individually, whatever, and then we would wear the sneakers, we would cop, and then we would, flip them.
Yeah.
This is when we first learned about Soul Collector, Nike SB. Like that's when you say, what introduced me to the sneaker world. This is when I first found out about Soul Collector, and when I was like, okay, there's a whole universe of fucking people of all different types of parts of the world who are into this sneaker thing. Yeah. And this is how you can make money off it. Like this was the first Stock X, ground zero situation. So like, if you get sneakers, wear them for a month or 2, wear them a couple times, flip them. And then you flip them, you get something that was a little bit more exclusive. Then you could get 2 sneakers out of it, and then that just continued and continued.
I was too emotional to flip early. I was way too emotionally connected to my
I feel you.
Like I had like my grip tapes, the Sea Crystals, the Goofy Boys, and I was not letting any of those go until like maybe like college is when I started really like I went back on NSB.org and shit like that. And
I lost
all of them.
I lost my Twin Peaks.
You did have the Twin Peaks.
I lost my Twin Peaks.
I was telling.
Don't worry, I lost my Tokyo taxi cabs. I don't know
where the fuck? Wow.
I've never
what
lost
happened?
I've lost plenty of shoes, and I don't know where it went.
I was telling Kyle before we started that I had trade for these. Like I didn't originally even want these. I didn't buy these. I had the Hulk high SBs, like the 100 grain, kind of like this same couch. I really fucked with the green on this couch, and I traded for these. And I was like, in my mind, I kind of was upset with the trade, but they were a little bit more worn. But
that's not a bad trade.
It's not a bad trade at all.
I told you, I was like, I want those.
You were like sentimental with your sneakers. I really love. I had emotional. Like I love those
the
sneakers.
Hulks are fire.
The Hulks are fire. These were dope too. And it took me years later to actually appreciate. I never used to wear them.
I actually never saw.
Yeah, I'm looking at the like heel drag. There is none. Or very few.
You can still like do like.
I was gonna sell these too. And
I would.
But I was like,
I wouldn't.
I'm a big Star Wars fan, so that's why. It does. It's kind of.
Bro,
cool
I'm looking to purchase them. They're going for like 8.
Oh, wow.
800.
Wow. I was looking to sell them for 3, so that's kind of crazy.
That's
and funny enough, a lot of my meetups that I did in the time when I was on Soul Collector was definitely in Queens Center Mall. So right time being here was for meetups.
Bro, off the 7 train, like I would just meet up, blah blah, and we would just meet off the 7 train at Roosevelt, and then I would come with a stack like of just 6.0s. Like that's another thing I forgot to mention. Like I had a whole bunch of 6.0s here, right?
Great.
Yeah.
And fucking like I had the SBs, and I was just like, yo, this whole stack, bro, just give me everything you got. Like just give me everything you got. And I would just get money. I was like, yo, all right, I'm gonna use this to fucking. I bullshitted with that money actually. I wasn't even.
You were young.
I wish I was like as savvy as the kids who were like 3 years or 4 years younger than us with this sneaker shit, because we could have been rich off of the shit that we just bought retail.
Yeah.
Like, cause even like the Red Lobsters are going for like 6, and like
They're
fucking
going for way more than that.
Way
yeah,
more,
even
way
more. So
more.
like stuff like that came out in 08, 09. Like those are already up the ante like to like $1,000+
Yeah.
So we would have been like caking out. But you know, it is what it
I
is.
knew I
There's
was
not much you
deep
can do
in
about
the
it.
sneaker game though. For me, I always grew up being like more so into video games. Like I grew up on video games.
That's true.
From young age.
Yeah.
Once I got into the sneaker shit, I traded my PSP for Pee Wee's.
Wow.
For Pee Wee Herman's. I remember traded that
You
and
a
Grand
savage
Theft
though.
PSP and Grand Theft Auto and
PSP?
Grand Theft Auto Liberty City
Oh,
Stories for
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman's, bro. That's
That's
when I knew.
sick.
I was like, yeah, I'm hooked. Like,
You're hooked.
I'm hooked.
Yeah.
This is like this is collectibles, bro. These are like
They are.
it's
Yeah.
it was Yu-Gi-Oh's of sneakers, bro. To be
Yeah.
honest with you, like
Well,
every
damn.
inspiration, like every like it was a
Yeah.
collectible. Every single one was dope.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even
Yep.
if you didn't personally fuck with the dunk, like all of them were dope. I don't think there's a dunk that I think I would ever consider trash. To be honest with you,
It's more so when
all of
you
them
see
are
somebody.
just like a creative expression and how you how you rock it. But
Mhm.
I think all of them are cool. Like I remember at first I saw it, I was like, this is like a turd with like
Like,
fur inside.
fur
Inside,
inside,
yeah.
This is
Yeah,
dope.
this was
Yeah.
pretty nuts.
These shits are fire.
Yeah.
That was pretty nuts.
When you got these, I was like,
Yeah.
what's this bitch ass nigga? Fucking
Yeah.
this nigga's trash, bro. I
Yeah.
wanted those shits
See,
so
the thing
bad.
about that, what made me get those was when I went to go get my own Futuros.
And
Anthrax.
action. All right. So, you said you used to get money for from your family.
From my family, and then funnel that into Soul
And-
Collector
and
and let
into
that
flipping.
get into trading,
Mhm.
selling, trading games, going to meetups,
So you was
doing
early
all like
hustler.
I was
Yeah.
out there. This was
Early flipping.
How old were you?
freshman year of high school, so that's like
Shit.
I wasn't flipping nothing. I was
You
keeping
wasn't flipping
everything.
Uh-huh.
Keeping
Same.
everything.
Yeah.
Keeping
this
everything.
was also
greedy.
like when Flight Club had the store with the clothes in it instead of just not just sneakers
That was
and
Yeah.
stuff.
You like that store?
Yes. The one
But I'm
on
just saying-
Lafayette?
Yeah,
Did you like
that
that's
store?
where Clientele used to be.
Mm.
And I don't know if y'all remember Clientele.
No.
Clientele. What else was it? It was like with Fashion Night Out where you could still get what Bape was doing like
Yeah.
exclusive T-shirts for Fashion Night Out, and you get those and you
Yeah,
can flip
yeah.
those. I still
Yo,
have those.
We really fucked up by not having that stuff around anymore, man.
Even
No,
even
we killed Fashion Night Out. New York City killed Fashion Night
Why?
Out.
Yeah.
That was
The
when
niggas
that
just
one time
turning
that
up?
those kids destroyed that car.
Yes.
It is-
You remember that. We was
we
out that
spoke
night.
about that.
Yeah,
We was just
out
like,
that night.
why-
When they were on top of the car,
Yeah.
When
right?
Yeah.
they smashed
Yeah,
out
yeah,
the
yeah.
windows and shit.
why would you want to do that? Like
Yeah, because
even
they were serving alcohol out in the stores, and
To, like,
people underage, they
like
probably not
17-year-olds.
checking it.
Yeah.
18-year-old.
Yeah.
monkeys.
It was like
Yeah,
a roaming,
Fashion
it
Night
was
Out,
like
yeah.
a roaming club.
Yo,
Like,
Fashion
why?
Night Out was crazy.
Like, it's fashion night out.
Random.
Yeah.
I saw Dave from Dave Quality Meets today. Him
Oh,
and
yeah?
his wife. Yeah. Like I gave him. He came to my
Man,
store
shout
for
out to
some
Dave.
boxes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you tell him that you knew who he was?
Yeah, we dapped it up. I was
Oh,
like, yo,
good,
he
good,
knew.
good,
Yeah.
good.
Like I would see him because after I saw him after he opened up his second shop, the bike
Yeah.
shop. Like I seen him, I was just like, yo, what the fuck? Like what happened?
Mm.
It's like, nah, man, it's over, man. This liquor business, man. I was like, all right, whatever.
Ah, that
Now, recently, he's re-releasing the Bacon Air Maxes.
Oh, which is
With
why he's
Nike.
been posting
Yeah,
it up
so
on,
like,
on his
it's
Instagram.
like all the OGs are coming back for their. So Sean is back with.
I see, yeah,
his-
with
his
his
brand.
brand. That's dope.
I'm excited for that.
I'm
Yeah,
excited for
yeah.
it.
I support the fathers. Like
Yeah.
So
so.
okay, so how do you feel about you seeing and knowing that the guys who started this whole like wave right here, or that they've come back, but it seems that the credit is being more so given to like the people
Rappers?
wearing the stuff rather than
Rapper
the
wear-
actual guys
yeah.
who are making it.
Mm.
How do you feel about that?
I think for me, like, it's disgusting. Like I don't really like when credit is not like paid completely to the pioneers. Like for me, like with Sean or Nigo or anybody who started it, like I feel like all credit goes to them. There's nothing that you could say, "Oh, I attributed it to this." I mean, there's like subtle moments. Like, remember when Jim Jones said Supreme owes him money for making them hot? Like, stuff like that is a drag, but kind of like, all right, there's validation to that.
Because I mean, not cut you off. It's kind of like comparing. All right, was it Tinker made the Jordans? He constructed Jordans. He knew what was cool. He knew what to make the materials of. He made what he made them.
Exactly.
And he's the reason why they exist. Well, I mean, it's a combination, but it's also Jordan being on the court. Yeah. And having these moments of wearing it, and you having the, this is where you were, or this is what Jordan was doing wearing them.
That's like a partnership. That's a little different than like, let's say, a Offset situation where Offset is now wearing Dunks again, and he's like thinking that he's bringing them back, and like he wants credit for bringing them back when we're all sitting here.
It's not like he was behind the shoe or nothing.
Like we've been wearing Dunks forever throughout this period, so like something like that where it's like, yo, you have nothing to do with Dunks at all as far as creating or skating or anything. You just started wearing them again because you got a little money and you have like a little sneaker plug. That's not the same. Or like a Travis Scott. Travis Scott could never say, "Oh, I brought Jordans back," or "I made Jordans hot," or anything like that, because that just doesn't make sense.
But I would say is just to play devil's advocate. There's probably somebody out there that was saying, "Kanye, you did not make Polo hot."
It is true.
But you know what's so interesting though?
There's a bunch of white people that probably
but look,
and there's probably some black people that was already on Polo.
But look, the law has
a bunch of law
already.
A bunch of law.
That's what I'm saying. The same thing. It's like.
But he never said he made them hot. What he did.
Ralph Lauren was born before I wore him.
Yeah, he did. He tried to attest to
Ralph Lauren was born.
The one thing that he did attest to was, yo, I brought back wearing vintage Jordans with Virgil, and that.
I don't give that.
That was
to
a little
him
true.
Either. I don't give that to him either.
That was a little true.
But you know what?
Because when he started wearing the sixes, like early on, that's when I seen everybody. Yo, I need sixes.
But Jordans were always a phenomenon.
Hold on.
They were always hot, but it's like breathing a new life in them as far as like collecting the retro Jordans.
I had friends in high school.
He wasn't the one saying he was
who
bringing
were
them back
buying
either.
cement threes, the original OGs with the Air Jordan on the back, and having them. You saw how many people? I seen them crack in my school. Like some kid wearing them.
But you know what it's like? It's like you have the people who's like, yo, I'm living this shit day to day, but then there's like the celebrity that takes it global. So I mean, obviously, there's always gonna be someone who is doing something.
I wouldn't like to belittle it to just like, yo, he brought back Jordans. I'm like, he still changed the way that we all dress.
Yeah.
Of course, like that.
Yeah.
Just being able to put on like a pink polo with a book bag.
Absolutely.
And
Because
still go
after,
triple platinum,
dude,
like, that's
after
bigger than you just bringing back a pair of Jordans or some shit.
Yeah.
Or you bring it back vintage. Like it's way bigger than that.
No, but we're just trying to like connect it with product.
Yeah.
But like even with like, just not to veer off too much, but when he wore that pink polo, I went out and got a pink polo. That week. Like I was like, oh nah, this nigga look just like me. I'm gonna need a pink polo so I can get these bitches. But it didn't go like that. They cut my ass. It was just too early in the game.
But like, hold on though. Like just to play devil's ad, like
there's too many devils in here. Y'all niggas
We
wild.
all demons. Bro.
Yeah.
nah, like
It's all demon time.
like maybe they did bring it back. It's just not like whenever they say they brought it back, I don't think we should see that as like it's not a big net as you think it is. If you were born in like 2000 and now you're 20 years old, or even if you're a little bit younger, like if you were born in 2005, and you're like 15, they probably did put those kids on.
He's right. He probably
Introduced
They probably did put those kids on.
I agree with you there, but I also feel that headline is more so somebody that's not a part of the culture, who's now at a GQ, who's now at whatever publication, and because they weren't part of the culture, they didn't know about dunks.
But that was a nutty headline.
What
was the exact headline from GQ?
It was Virgil. It was Virgil.
They said Virgil brought back.
It was in like a GQ, I don't know if it was the title of the story, but it was definitely like a quote in there that Virgil was responsible for like the.
That's disgusting. That's not true. That's not true. But
Do you like his dunk that he released?
I think
I have
you
all
go
the
first.
originals.
you go first.
Yeah, okay.
So it just
Yeah.
it for me is just like, do I like them? What's not to like? It's a dunk.
Do you like the string?
What's
the
not?
bungee?
Yeah,
There's
what's
nothing
not?
not
Yeah,
to like.
yeah. Those.
But like I told him, because we spoke about it, I was just like, it's nothing new. The only dunk of that pack that was new was the Futura ones. Because like design wise, that's just like.
But I mean,
Those things
that's
is nuts,
Virgil's MO though in terms of the sneakers and
Yeah,
other than
but-
off white, everything
but
else
I'm-
is just a it's
I'm
a
just
spin
not gonna.
on
I'm
whatever.
not gonna.
Honestly, those are my favorite
Yeah.
ones. I don't really care for the other ones.
Yeah, the other ones is just
Well,
like, yo, I have
yeah,
the
I've seen it.
Celtics at home. I got 2 pairs. Like, there's, what did you do for me? You didn't do anything. But the
So
Futura
y'all
ones
didn't
are
try.
hard.
Y'all didn't
The
try
true
the
ones are
car.
hard.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But I did see him online.
Did you try the car?
Last week for 500.
That's,
So I might
nah, I
have to
didn't
flip.
even try it.
Yeah, I might have to flip.
That's
You
not
like
bad.
them?
Yeah, I mean, but like you said, it's nothing original. They've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
done in a
Man.
high top. They've been done in
As of lately, not to cut you off, Shane. I really like the ones that Diamond did with the
Diamond spot.
with the Velcro,
Okay.
and it's like all yellow and it has like a minty blue.
Oh, with the diamonds?
Velcro
Part
check.
two?
Yeah.
It's trash.
I
I like
those.
those.
I
Yeah.
like those.
The-
Huh?
yeah,
That's
the-
it.
the
Yeah,
dunks.
those
I
are
like
fire.
those.
I like those.
Those are fire.
The
Yeah.
new
Yeah.
Tiffany's?
Yeah. Whew.
I
Yeah,
remember
I'm
this
with you on
being
that one.
Yeah,
No,
those
fire.
is hard.
I love
Those
those.
is hard.
They kind of
All
remind me of those.
yellow.
All
All yellow with the silver check now.
all yellow.
It's
And
like
it-
reverse.
yeah,
They came out already.
Yeah.
They're trash. Yeah.
Oh,
Those
they're
are
not trash.
trash.
This guy's a Nazi.
Oh
you
my
should.
God.
You should.
Garbage.
You
Look
should
at that.
Oh yeah,
They're
I
not
saw
trash.
that. I
those.
saw
Let me
that.
see.
They brought back the pink box.
Let me see those.
Those is fire.
Those are fire.
Those are fire.
And
They're
under
not-
them, like
they're not
under them, like the
comparable to the
Tiffany's
Tiffany's.
color, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Not
you could.
compared to the Tiffany's.
Those are not comparable to the.
No,
Tiffany's, though.
I'm not saying that. I'm not. See these. I don't like the white ones, but yeah, I
I don't
like.
really care for the white ones. I
Yeah,
like the yellow.
those are hard. Those are hard.
Those trash.
There's actually a few ones that I like. I like the new. I think they made
I
Shanghai.
like Travis Scott's new SB that's coming out.
Shit's is
I actually like them.
The
I-
tear-
Listen,
tearaway,
I don't think.
It's
I
like
don't-
a
I don't-
tearaway
I don't know
underneath.
what the
It's like
fuck
a
they're
blue
called.
bandana.
Yeah. I actually think they're pretty cool.
I
I've
do
never
like
seen
those.
before. On
I think
SB.
those he could have dug a little bit deeper as far as for like being creative with it. But those
You
are
just
cool.
think about what's
I don't
gonna
think
sell.
Travis Scott. I feel like all of his stuff. I've liked all of it. I don't think
All his
he's
sneakers.
all of them. Like
Yeah?
I
I
don't
like
think
the
he's ever
ones
had
that's it.
had a miss. You
I
know.
only like the
Them
ones.
olive ones with the pocket are trash.
You mean
the
those
pocket on the
sixes?
heels, yeah.
The sixes.
Okay.
That's just trash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they came in yellow as well, or they're coming out in yellow.
Yeah.
They coming out in yellow.
You know what
Yeah.
one of my biggest quarrels were always with like the non-skater collabs with SBs, like
Yeah.
especially
I
the
don't
later-
understand.
No,
that.
not I don't have a big problem with that, but
Nah,
it was
they
like
do, some artist
why
collaborations,
does
though.
Travis have to do a SB instead of just doing a regular dunk? Like I've
Yeah.
never gotten that.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. either.
Like it's just like it doesn't even make sense.
Well,
to
no,
me.
because the skating is cool, bro.
Right, exactly.
That's why.
No, but you
Exactly.
could-
You do.
I
You
mean,
don't ever.
but-
I don't know how
but at
close
the
you've been paying attention, but y'all see
but at the same
Virgil
time-
with his LV promo.
Yeah.
He gives all these skaters those free
Yeah.
LV
Yes,
sneakers
yeah.
because
yes.
the skate culture,
Skate
the
culture.
rebel is like. It's
I get that.
being adjacent to what's cool or putting
But at the
yourself
same
very
time,
close
at the
to
same
what's
time,
cool.
But
at
you
the
know
same
how many-
time, MF Doom, Wu-Tang Clan, and Quasimodo
Supreme.
got.
It's like
yeah,
the-
they
it's
got
the
their, They
lifestyle.
got the
But you know, there's a lot of premium dunks that were collabs that are just as valuable, if not more valuable.
That is true.
No, it was just like a nitpicky thing. Like I'll look at like collabs.
I'm not
like,
surprised by Travis Scott going to the.
And, yo, I
But
agree-
felt like
I
those made
agree-
sense
I
back
agree
in
with
the
you,
day.
though.
Quasimodo, the MF
but there's a
Doom.
lot.
Yeah.
Those are all
Yeah.
premiums,
Those
though.
things, yeah.
But like there are things that are
Nah,
just
MF Dooms are
no,
SBs.
but not the MF Dooms. I'm talking about like there are premium dunks that are like collabs. Like the things are premiums, and those will go for 300, and those
No,
are
listen,
regular.
but everyone, you want this though. You want
You want the
the
tongue, yeah.
the
Nah,
fat
son,
lace.
when
right?
I do a
mean,
collab with
the
dunks,
fat
it's gonna
tongues,
be
the fat
on
laces.
a regular dunk. Like I don't need a SB. Like I would like.
Fat tongue.
A,
bro.
I feel you.
I
I
would
feel
like
you.
a classic
Mm-hmm.
silhouette, and I'd
I'm
be
classic all
A-okay.
day. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
classic all day.
Like
I feel
A-okay.
you. I feel you.
Sidebar. Fujiwara signed these. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
It's
Signed.
it's
Where
on
they signed?
it's on the other pair. He signed the
Man.
the yellow pair.
Speaking of which, man, Did you read that interview? I don't know if you guys had read that interview. Or I think he had said it in a few interviews. It was one was in print and one was in a podcast where he literally went up to Nike. Hiroshi Fujiwara.
Okay.
Fujiwara. He said that he literally put dunks in he literally told Nike like, yo,
shit was amazing.
This is the shoe that I want you guys to like put more out of. And that like birthed.
So he's the reason why we got dunks again the second wave. Because remember, 85, then they discontinued, then they came back in 99, which is when the world got it back.
The world got it, yeah.
And that's the 85 one. They did the Michigans again with the suede.
The dunk was
In
before
99.
the dunk was before the Air Jordan 1.
It was the same time.
Okay, because the similarities of them.
Yeah, it was the same time. So same year.
That's just nuts.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like
that was nuts.
He's been the puppet master.
This whole
forever.
time.
Do you guys remember the White Dunk Project?
Yes.
The White Dunk Project.
Yes.
No, I don't remember.
So
that.
it was like a fucking
that's high school days.
So like it was like fucking pop-ups in London, Japan,
and then they were good.
Where was the other place?
The White
London, Japan,
White
and
Dunk
they
Project.
also had one here in the
in New York.
city.
Of course, they had to.
And then it was just like fuck.
What year was this?
This was in 2007, roughly.
So it was like pop-up shops with like their own dunk, and there was a whole website.
Oh, you mean the City Series?
Not the City Series, because the City Series is 99. But this was like 2008 ish, I believe.
7 and 8 between those.
7 and
but
8.
What they would do? Oh, thank you. What they would do? Like they did a whole bunch of like ill stuff. Like they had made like
art projects.
Like
it was
art projects of
exhibits too. It was crazy.
There was one where it was this female anime. It was like a 6-winged angel, and it was made out of just dunk pieces, and it was dope as fuck. Yeah, it was dope as shit.
White Dunk Project, it was sick. And
me and you wanted to go, but we was young, and it was late. It was like a nighttime thing. I was like, I'm not gonna go to the city. We should have went though. It was
nice. White Dunk Project.
White Dunk Project. Like so, there was there was so much cool shit happening, but it was just like
it's all showing us these fucking
off-white dunks. Real early on, like we were just like, it's in the city or it's like
we gotta we had to look.
That sounds dope as fuck.
It was super sick. The White Dunk Project. What else was happening?
Man,
then
the
online
site is still
shopping. The site.
Where was
you can't see it, but
did you guys?
Oh wow,
yeah. SBs from Supreme.
Wow.
Any shoes or any dunks or anything, any of the footwear from Supreme?
I never bought. No, I think I bought.
I bought one pair of dunks from Supreme.
I never bought dunks.
Which ones?
Those. It was like brown and green. I think you have one. The brown and green. It looks like wood.
The
high
decks.
tops.
The decks.
Yeah.
Those are beautiful. I got those from Flight Club.
Okay.
Yeah, I got those.
it's so
from
crazy
That was
how
the
much
first-
of
that
the
was the
Supreme
first
dunks are
time I
going
was
for
like,
now.
Yeah, man.
And I bought
They're going
something. Back when you could just walk in there.
Yeah. That's how I feel about the Supreme corduroy jacket that I have. Like,
Okay, yeah.
It was no line.
Damn, when did you cop that again? That was like 2000,
That
2011?
was-
No,
that was
2012.
That was like first year of college.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
2011.
So like
2010,
2010.
2011.
Yeah, and then what else? No, so the shops that we used to go to were Michael K's, DQM,
Transit.
Premium Laces, Blades, RIP.
Man, RIP to the whole Soho,
Concepts
man.
too.
RIP to Soho, and this is a new birth of
Concepts is still around.
Yeah, it's still.
Yeah.
I ain't
What?
been there in a while.
No, Concepts wasn't around.
They weren't there.
No,
Concepts
like we're
was
talking
there.
about where we used to go.
Okay.
Yeah. But those were like the guys. Like at Michael K's, they did like I remember they had a big sale. It was like 2 for $80, And me and Kyle, that's when we met LL Cool J. Like we got
I remember that.
We
came
bought
to school
two
the pictures
dunks.
the next
We
day.
got our we got our dollar slices, and then we bumped into LL Cool J on Broadway.
Yeah, crazy.
And then it was just like really, really, it was really fun.
Do you remember Rugged Soul?
Yes.
Like near NYU?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Blue and Cream had some shit too.
Oh yeah.
Blue and Cream used to have this shit low key early.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what they sell too much of.
I remember when DQM was on his last legs,
Oh,
going
yeah.
in there and seeing the sneaker wall just slowly disappear. Like
Once they changed
and
his
then they
song
lost
is gone.
their fucking Nike
Nike
account.
account, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what is going on?
Once they started putting all those Vans up, I was like,
This is suspect.
looking back, those Vans are all hard.
They
though.
also had
Yeah.
some
They're
really
all
dope
sick.
collabs though.
Yeah.
Had
They
some
was
dope
slack.
as Blazers,
Yeah.
those Dino,
Yup.
like the
Yeah.
Dino Blazers,
Because
those
we was
shits
just
was
so
fire.
like
Those
narrow-minded.
shits was fire.
Yeah.
Funny story. There was a Black Friday that I woke up super early. I was like, I'm about to go make a killing in Soho. So, I was still broke. I was still jobless. But I had got some money from someplace. I can't even say it on camera.
No.
But anyway,
Selling
I was online at DQM. I was like number 6 because I got there at like fucking maybe 7 a.m. for no damn reason. So finally they open up and I grabbed the asparagus dunks. And you remember with the red midsole and
I know.
the green and
Yeah.
shit?
Mhm.
And I was like, oh yes. And they were like maybe on sale for $75 or some shit. And he was like, all right, man, 75. I was like, sick. Can I pay you?
$75?
I
Wow.
was like, can I pay you in coins? He was like, what? I was like,
Like
yeah.
the whole
I
75.
was like, can I pay you in coins, bro?
The whole
Paying
75.
coins?
Yeah.
Would you have like quarters or?
The whole 75.
Bro.
$75 in coins.
Bro.
No, you wasn't. You had a suitcase on you.
I had a book bag.
You had quarters and
Boy,
nickels.
I had a big book bag.
How many people
Bro.
were behind you online? I'd have been like, boy.
Bro, I had a book bag of dollar coins.
I'm like, call a second
Okay.
person to
of
count his
the
shit.
original dollar coins. I stole them. So he was like,
No.
"Yo, you serious?" I was like, ting 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 ting. I was like, all 75, bro.
And it was 75 like straight.
Y'all
like,
remember
no.
the short black guy that used to skate for DQM but went over to Supreme?
Yeah, a little
And then-
mean.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah,
mean.
He
Yeah.
was mean, but he
Yeah.
was really, really nice. Cause I made him crack a smile that day. He's just like, yo, you're dead ass. I was like, bro, it's money. You want it or not?
You
I
want
want
it or
these dunks. Nigga counted it one by one. He's like, yo, I can't even believe this shit. He took a picture and everything. I was like, look, you got a whole bunch of limited coins in front of you. Let me get my dunk
Yeah.
and let me get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And like, for
Wait,
that,
where'd you get those coins from?
I can't say.
You already did.
I can't say. Just know I stole them. Just know I stole them.
Man.
But that was like
Man went to
that was the
laundromat,
most like
bro.
that was the most like fucking thirstiest purchase I ever did. Like I was just so thirsty
Yeah.
to have those fucking dunks. Remember Liberty Board Shop
Yep. And
and Active Ride Shop
and
and then
MIA,
MIA.
Miami,
I think they're still open though.
I think.
And then RIF. Shouts out to Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Reed Space? Did you ever go to Reed Space?
Of course, we used to play Nintendo day in and day out in Reed Space.
Mm-hmm.
That's where y'all was playing Melee at, right?
Yeah.
Smash Bros and all that
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah. I remember when we had sold those fake what the dunks? We had, first of all,
We didn't sell them.
So look, we we thought we was look.
Listen, man, this we gotta give you guys the full the highs and
Keeping it the
and
real.
Look.
Keeping it nowhere else
And-
can you
and
find
the
dudes
loop.
keeping it this real.
We might-
Only in Queens.
We might you're wild. We might have to end on this note, but me and Kyle,
Elliot got it nasty that day too.
we thought we was early on the flip. We was like,
On the
got
one
it
the
nasty
dunks?
that day.
Yo.
yeah. So me and him, we was already like deep into dunks. We was like, yo, shit's fire, blah blah blah. And then he was like, yo, James, I found this site that got dunks for cheap.
Look at Mario.
I was like, what you mean?
He already knew what it was.
And I was skeptical. He was like, yo, I got these dunks. They're for cheap. I was like, bro, like, how much is cheap? He was like, $60. I was like, what dunks? He was like, yo, they got the what the dunks on here. I said, no way.
This is like a barbershop pitch. Like even the barbershop and someone like, yo, I got these
I got-
fires
right?
for the
Yeah.
lows,
Right?
you
Yep.
know?
So I'm looking at him like, yo, what you think? He was like, bro, they look real.
Mind you, we were doing this for a month. Going to the library and going.
No, you gotta relax. We were looking at them for a month.
Looking
not,
at them
not
for a
doing it for a month. Like,
I was like, yo, selling.
Buying
right?
it,
I'm
buying
like,
Oh no, yeah, no, yeah. We
were looking at them.
were trying to like
See if they were
see if they
official,
were real
like-
for like 1 month. We were like, yo, are they though?
and this is when internet shopping just
Was,
really
yeah.
started. Like, so you didn't
Yeah,
know.
you didn't know.
What the
That
fuck?
Yeah.
they
Yo,
like.
Mark.
Nigga's sick.
But that's the even the name of the dunks. Like if someone knew who they were, they just look at it like, yo, what dunk?
but wait, were you guys on
I
Soul
know.
Collector like that?
Yeah, I was on.
'Cause-
I was on Soul Collector. I was on NSB.org, and I
Oh,
was
yeah.
on
NSB.
Kicks on Fire. Like
Kicks
I would,
on Fire,
I would
yeah.
rotate between those
Is
three.
Kicks on Fire still around?
Yeah,
I think so.
but the thing is, like, when they would tell you how to spot fakes on those shits, they wouldn't like register like every single site, and this site looked pretty fucking clean.
Yeah, but
So-
then I'll bring it up because they
Yeah.
had like there was a part of the forum where they had legit check where you could put the link and then they
Yes.
would tell you they
You're
would
right.
go look. And
I don't know why we didn't do that, but we
Wow.
were. You know, you
Yeah,
impatient.
yeah,
and you see the
you
come
like
up.
if I miss this.
Like, yo, I was like, yo, this might be the come up. Yo, we might be rich, my nigga. We got the plug.
Yeah. But you know what it was? I think we still had in the back of our.
We knew it was fucked
We
up.
knew that that there was a possibility that they were fake.
Yeah.
So when we had purchased it, they went to Roosevelt Mall.
There's one pair of what the dunks you purchased?
No, it was like
No,
a
we
pair.
just bought. We said let's start off slow and see like.
And
So you
see,
bought one.
yeah,
bought one
because
pair.
they
It's
might be
like,
fake.
so
We
we
was
like,
like, yo,
yo,
we
drug
are-
game.
we're
It's like you trying to
bugging.
get into the drug game. It's like, let's buy one brick.
Let's buy one
Yo,
brick.
Bobby,
brick.
give me one
One
brick.
brick.
Let's buy one brick.
So then,
Yeah.
mind you, the box was narrow. It wasn't as wide as a regular
Yeah.
gold box is.
It was rubber. It was
Yeah.
soft, and we was
And
like,
it smelled painty. Like, it smelled very...
but it was a good job.
It was a great job. No! The quality
Like,
was,
if it was
great.
random and you was walking fast, no one would be able to
no
tell.
one
Yeah.
would.
No one would be able to tell.
no.
Yeah,
Everyone
like...
put some pep behind your step, like you
Yeah.
running
So,
places. Yeah.
Get where this is where it gets real. So we come back to school. We come back to Jack, right?
And we started
We
flexing.
was flexing. Oh,
Wait, you had a pen? You had a pen?
No,
Nah, we just
one
had
pair,
it,
but
yeah.
We had it in our book
In our
bag.
book bag.
He's like, yeah, look what we got.
And everyone was like, oh,
It was like,
I was dying. Like,
Cause we had, first of all, we had like a little group called Team Dunks.
Mhm.
Like we just like got everyone wearing dunks and shit. So we just upped the ante. He was like, yo, you don't got these niggas. You need these shits, nigga.
Like this is
Beeping on them.
like it was a gun. We were just, yo, look,
like, yo, look at my gun.
Like you ever seen on Pulp Fiction when you open up the suitcase, it's
Yes.
like a golden light coming out the suitcase.
Yes. So after school, he was like, all right, we gonna head over to Flight Club and we gonna flip them. Yes.
They got too close to the sun.
Yo,
Yeah, exactly.
They got too close to the sun.
we would have been better selling them on eBay or something.
Yes, yes.
We went to Flight Club. The moment Kyle pulled the box out the fucking book bag,
He goes fake.
you remember the Asian nigga that used to work at Flight Club with the
I
ponytail?
remember. Yeah.
Which
The one on
He
the
had a
green.
hat on that day. I remember.
Yeah, yeah.
You came with us?
He was there.
Huh?
Huh? It was me, Jay,
Bro.
Ambrose, and our old boy.
We was like, yo, it was like fake. I was like, yo, wait, look at
Wait,
them.
hold up.
He was like,
Did y'all
dude,
argue? Did y'all
I
argue?
was obnoxious back then, so I was getting a little angry.
James was like, yo, no, wait, let me just pull it out,
I
man.
was like, he's
I remember
He
when
goes,
pulled
alright.
remember he pulled the second dude out too.
Yeah.
Remember,
And
pointed
then
out?
his boy was like, yeah, man, he's
Yeah,
fake,
so
man.
this right here.
Fake.
and then he put out the real what the dunks.
Oh.
And then next to each other, it was like you could never. It was
The
like,
only
dude.
the only thing that was
Did that
working,
crush y'all, or did y'all know
Yeah.
what it was?
that was unreal. That was unreal. The one thing that was working in our yeah. The only thing that was,
What did y'all do with the fate?
well, we'll get to that. The one thing that was
Kyle
in,
warm for the rest of the year. I'm playing.
the one thing
Nobody
that
else
was
would ever know.
yeah, the only thing that was in our favor was that there was no one there really.
Yeah, it was
It was an empty day.
It was an empty
If there were
Fine,
kids in
fine.
there, done. it would have been.
It wasn't like
over.
this Fight Club on Broadway. Like niggas would have smoked through there. They would have had the platform.
Yeah, and it was
Bro,
it was really, yeah.
It was
yeah.
super empty. I was like, bro,
Yeah,
just
right?
look at them, bro. Like, just look. Like, they're real. Like, they might be real. Like, take a look. I opened. He was like, bro, fake, dude, fake. Look, you can even tell by the box.
And then they were getting into details. It was like, yo, bro, it smells like paint, though. Like, smell it. It was like smelling it. Oh, yeah, it does smell like paint. Like, it didn't smell like
this is like
Mom's
when
getting stressed. It didn't smell like fresh new sneakers. It smelled like paint.
I was like,
Damn.
Like-
Y'all never noticed until he pointed it
we
out.
was just so fucking enamored by the idea of fucking getting money.
Money, yeah. We was trying to make like
How much you
1,200.
get? 1,200.
1,200.
What would you?
Yeah, at the time.
7, right?
Nigga, they was going for
1,200. 1,200.
Like, imagine.
Yeah,
Like, I
1,200.
was like,
What
it's-
was the plan for the money after?
we was gonna
Buy more. Go crazy.
I mean, you could have still done that. You could have still done
Yeah.
So after he did that, he was like, yeah, man. And then his boy was just like, yeah, guys, I'm sorry. Did they get you for a lot?
And then James looked at me like, Kyle said good number.
I was like, you bet a lot of these
I was like, yeah, man, I bought them for like $250. And it was like,
damn,
I was like,
man.
damn, bro.
Try to sell them somewhere else. And
You
then,
had said $60.
no, it wasn't. We bought it for $60 though. But
I know.
We wasn't telling nobody that. So after that, it was just like, you know what? Maybe this flipping shit ain't for us, because at that time, like, there was an immediate like spike in prices for regular dunks. Like, it was every now and then you'd have a dunk that drops and goes immediately up, like the pigeons and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Wonder
it
dunks.
was
Like,
very rare.
it was very rare that you was gonna cash out on dunks, especially that early. Like, they were pretty much staying a consistent price. But we ended up like throwing them shits out. Like,
Yeah,
They
we
were
threw
under
it
your
out.
bed, and
I
they
was
got-
just angry.
Was y'all gonna give him the nasty?
it was
We should have
and have
did
him wear it and get his ass
Niggas in the
cut.
shop and they was like, why don't you just give him the shoes?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, he did.
He ended up sparking that
Yo, every single time he would step, they'll go,
because he wore penguin shoes.
he didn't wear the penis shoes. He wore like the Steamboat Willie shoes. It was like the Calvin Klein joints.
Yeah.
They look like yachts.
Yeah.
Or something like
But
that.
that was like the two funniest relationships with dunks that I have. Like, that was priceless moments. But now here we are, fucking years later, still wearing the same shoe, and it's.
Yeah.
I think it's super cool that it's still around and that it's getting like this resurgence, even if it's always been around, but like a testament to, like you said, like reintroducing the new kids who are younger. Like there's this kid that I know, and I talk about dunks a lot. He's like, dude, those are old head shoes. And he's like, and I'm just like, I'm not even
how old
old.
is he?
He's 20.
See, he
I
was
was
probably
like-
born in like the year 1989.
I was like, bro,
2000.
like old head shoes. Like, these are cool shoes.
Damn.
These are
Damn.
cool
This
shoes.
back in my day.
Back in my
I
day.
used to wear lottos. That's exactly how you sound.
Dude. But yeah, that pretty much sums it
Sums
up.
it
I
up.
think like we got all these. I really want these. Like,
Yeah, I'm buying them. I'm buying these too, man.
That's crazy.
I'll buy yours too. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
nah, yeah,
I'm buying everyone.
You know what's
These
crazy?
are
That
sick.
kid, he probably sees those Travis Scott dunks, and he's probably like, "Wow, these are fucking fire." You know what I'm saying?
well, he knows that because of association of what I wear with my dunks. Like, he knows they're fucking cool. He's just more
You
into
just want
like
to talk shit.
he's just more into like the younger,
Younger
like,
stuff.
more hipper sneakers.
It's cool.
But
That's his time.
dunks are forever. Like,
Yeah.
they're not going anywhere.
We're not going nowhere.
We've seen thin tongue SBs come in
Yeah.
and come
Remember
back
those?
out,
Wow.
back to fat. Remember when they just
Yeah,
stopped
Yeah, I
doing-
remember when they stopped doing
because
that
they
for a
wanted
minute.
to fucking, what was it? It was to save.
Save.
Oh yeah, when the SB stopped having fat tongues.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was during the recession, roughly.
That was a recession.
Yeah,
Wow.
That was a real.
that was a real.
That was a real thing
recession.
that
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
In
And there'll be another one coming up soon. So.
Wait, you said
Yes.
they took the fat tongues out of the.
Yes, and that's what they're
recession?
Allegedly,
Yeah.
allegedly.
They said,
Allegedly.
yeah, for because we want to do because of the recession, we want to save blah blah blah. And me and Kyle was like, yo, it's get these now.
Yeah, he said that.
because they're gonna bring the fat tongues back,
Back,
out. I swear to God.
Yeah, and they did.
They brought them like super fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're
Yeah.
super huge,
Yeah.
like with the zoom.
It's
and
kind
all that
of
bullshit.
you know what other thing is not a dunk. Well, we kind of could draw it to the dunk because it's like what? Well, no, they're Air Forces, but it reminds me of Bapes's now. I don't know if y'all seen them, but they've like changed the fucking
Yeah, they look like
toe
they
box
look like
in it.
waffle
Mm.
shoes.
And it's like so
Yeah.
fucking weird now. It's so weird.
That's why I would
Yeah.
never.
They look like
endorse-
blocks now.
Endorse the new vape stuff, like it's just.
Remember I had that on my
Oh,
story.
okay, this is what
Actually.
I want to talk about. This like this is a whole other thing, but
All right, we'll do this and then we'll wrap it up.
okay. So I noticed lately that you did you like no you okay. So let's talk about it. You ate vape.
I'm going with you.
But I seen the other day you was going to you saw Star Wars, right?
Mhm.
You fuck with the new Star Wars.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I
To
was
be
thinking about
specific,
this.
relax. To be specific,
I know the two of you disagree
I
on
fuck
this.
with this Star Wars movie. I think this Star Wars movie.
Did you like this
trilogy,
new trilogy?
The new trilogy is terrible, but
Okay.
this Star Wars movie was a nice saving grace. Like it was like, all right,
Fine.
you know.
I agree.
As a standalone, I think it's good as hell. I think it's good.
Okay.
I think it's
But no,
very
it was
cool.
just I was thinking about it the other day. I was
the-
like, I know
when it
that
came
you
out.
hate vape now that it's not owned and it's not by Nego, so it's kind of
Absolutely.
disrespectful for how to continue on.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it kind of is the same story of Star Wars, like
Yeah.
when
Yeah, no, I
George
totally
Lucas
agree.
sold it,
Yeah.
and to a corporation is just pumping,
I totally
pumping,
agree.
like,
Yeah.
pumping it
I
out,
totally agree.
and it's the same. It's literally the same story.
But the,
It's all
difference,
vape.
but the only difference between me and Bape and me and Star Wars is I'm more married to Star Wars than I was married to Bape.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
like, I loved Bape growing up. I loved Bape. I mean, what's not to like? But like I was more married to Mishka than anything else. Like Mishka and
Oh, yeah.
Stussy were like my two favorite. Like Stussy was my favorite brand. Like Stussy Deluxe. Like I would get.
That sushi's still doing pretty good.
Nah, I can't support it.
You can't support it?
No, because they pimped out. They did too much whole shit. Like literally, like I had Stussy wireless headphones before Beats by Dre. Like there were no wireless headphones. I had the first technology from Japan, email ordered, and I had two of them just because they fucked with me because I reached out to them. So this is before like you had where you were able to buy from overseas anything. Like I was email order like, yo, dude, like I broke mine. Can you send me another one? Like Stussy and Blue Tribe. So like there was Stussy Deluxe, and then there
Mm-hmm.
Email
orders,
Can I
bro.
get this in a size?
Dude, like I had to email order. I had to Google Translate shit and like write it in Japanese to get what I wanted. Like Stussy was my favorite fucking brand, but once they went to Urban Outfitters, I was like, nah, it's game over. Like I can't. You doing some whole shit.
Yeah.
And then I even stayed on with Stussy Deluxe. Like I would go to Blades and get like Stussy Deluxe chinos and shit like that. But then it was just like, nah, like Sean has left. He started doing S double.
That's double.
And I was like, why would I stay with the brand when the owner is still actively working? Like, I gotta follow him. So that's how I feel like about fucking, Bait and Nego. Like, Nego's still designing. Why am I here with Bait? And he even asked me, like, he asked us all, like, yo, why are people still after?
Would you
these old
would you buy
designs?
any? Is there any old bait that you would ever buy?
I'm getting a Bait class ring, and that's it.
Mm.
That's about it. As far as pieces, no. Like I'm getting a big class ring. I'll probably get the nerd fucking collab with Pharrell on it, shit,
Yo,
shit like that.
He had made a shirt that said like "Death to Monkeys" or something, or like something like that. It was like
No.
What is
Go human, not ape.
"Go
Yeah.
human, not
I have that
ape."
shirt.
Like,
I
yeah,
have
you have that. I mean,
that shirt.
yeah, like
even in a Plus magazine, like he had like.
Yeah,
he
please.
shows him burying fucking Bait. Like, why would you even like?
Yeah.
It's like literally challenging your daddy. Like he
The
says,
cause
it's
cause
over.
joint, right?
Yeah, the cause joint.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's like my whole thing with that. So if George Lucas was doing another film, I would be there.
wow.
I would be with him. But he's not doing anything.
There it
So I
goes.
just have to,
There it goes.
drive that home.
I feel like also my thing too is like, you know, I didn't really have a relationship with Bape. I didn't have physical Bape to really be there to like, you know, as much as I did love Bape, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't have anything physical. Like the only thing that I really wanted was
the
like
only
some
two
basics.
pieces I have left are the.
Show that human names. Like,
Y'all can take this.
Yeah, afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Niggers. Oh.
We was going so good. We was going so good.
I'm so hateful. I'm sorry. But no, the only two pieces I have left are the big slip-ons and the big McDonald's. That was probably my last big purchase, and that, like, it's crazy expensive. Like, so whenever I go broke, I'm cashing out. I'm cashing out OD.
But
that's to answer your question.
I was gonna say.
I think that sums up everything.
It's been a pleasure to have you guys here.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like, I feel
I
like
feel very welcome.
I never, we've never spoken to Shane about clothing like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't.
Oh,
You guys work
this
together.
this is all day with us.
Oh, you're blessed.
Do you guys want to leave your app for Instagram?
Hell no.
No.
What the? What is this?
I don't want no one to follow me. Hell no. Like, I just wanted to be here and talk with you guys. Like, I ain't talking nothing.
No,
Hey, by the way, no. What?
Let's host for you. You can follow me at Kyle Howard with 2 R's.
No, we're not putting any names. This is not that kind of place. It's not that type of party. Cheers.
This has been great. Thank you.
Been great, guys.
Kyle.
Ambrose.
Oh, you let me hang it. Fuck out of here.